Good morning, everybody. How you doing? Yeah. Uh, I'm awake. 5 a.m. Got my spirulina drink. Got some algae. Nothing like some algae in the morning. What are we, ocean creatures? Is that what we are? What are humans? Like, did we evolve from algae? Like, is that it? Is that what's going on? Like, did we evolve from algae? Like, I actually, like, am genuinely curious. Genuinely curious. Not really sure what I'm doing. We're logging in. I'm having some thoughts this morning, just as usual. You know, I just like want to talk about like what's on my mind before we dive into the game, you know. Having trouble like truly recognizing like all the work I've done for myself. It feels so easy. Like it feels so easy like for any of us to just completely dismiss everything we've been through and say like, oh, I'm not doing enough. I'm not doing enough. Like, are any of us really doing enough? Like, is it ever going to be like, what amount of activity is ever going to satisfy you? You know, it's like, I don't think there is such a thing, you know? It's so easy to like look at like yourself and say, I could be doing better. And that's good. Like that's what keeps us striving like for the next thing. But I feel like there needs to be like an emotional distance, not an emotional detachment, but like an emotional understanding that you're gonna have to just be okay with who you are right now as well, and be like, hey, you know what, like I could be dead in a ditch and I'm not. And you know, like in the end of the day, like in the end of the day, I've done everything I have been able to do. I've tried my hardest and it's gotten me where I am. And I've done some pretty amazing things. And I try not to say like as an autistic person or as a trans person or whatever. I've come pretty far considering the hand I was dealt and the challenges that I personally have to deal with. Nobody else could have been in my shoes. I'm the one who has to be in my shoes, and I handled it the best way I could. And I could be doing a lot worse, and I'm not. And it's so easy to like, what do you have it to compare to? You could say you could be doing better. Well, you don't know that. Honestly, like we don't know what our lives truly look like because we're actively living it. We just have to do the best we can with what we got. And how am I supposed to know what could have happened better? I don't have all the information. I don't know exactly like what was possible. Hey Mux, been a while. How you doing in the EU? We're at 5 in the morning here, so you're here. That means I'm hitting the EU. We're in the EU time zone right now. What's up? How you doing? That's what's up. It's so easy to say we could be doing better, but how would we know that unless we knew every single possible information in the universe? And we don't. I was born in this body that I've lived with and I've modified to reach a place where I feel the best I possibly could, and I try better every day to make that even better. And I try to push to make things better. And how can anybody say I could be doing more? You could be, but you only have 24 hours in a day, and you only have the energy levels you have. There's also things outside of our control. I can't change the fact that I'm autistic. I can't change the way the world works. I can't change the job market. You have a job, you're not depressed, you're leaving your wife, you started HRT, you're out of debt, your nipples hurt, and I think I'm maybe gonna have a girlfriend? Awesome. I mean, there's probably, you know, I mean, leaving your wife, I mean, that sounds difficult, even if it was positive. That's a lot of change. It sounds like you're going through a lot, Max. Like, damn. Yeah, nipples hurting. Sometimes you can squeeze an orange on those things, okay? So I'm happy for you. Let's dive right in. I'm farming up for my master writing, and then we're gonna master bait. I mean, no, then we're gonna gonna skill up mining and skinning. I think we're gonna start with leveling up skinning, because that's probably gonna make us the most gold per hour, because when we're doing like basically I need to clear every single quest in the game, and I need to do a lot of stuff. There's a lot of things to do in this game, okay? There's a lot of things to do, so we may as well just start doing something. That's basically what life is, right? Like, you just start doing stuff, and then you just keep doing stuff. You're never gonna run out of doing stuff, so just keep doing stuff. You could be not doing stuff, and if you're doing stuff, it means you're not, you're doing the best you can, you know? It's like playing WoW. It's a video game, but it's just like life. Okay, let's clear some botanicals. Let's start with clearing some botanicals. Okay, so and if you're you know, if you're 420, smoke some botanicals. You know, do what you gotta do. Yeah, so smoke some weed, smoke some botanicals. I'm gonna clear some botanicals. You're gonna smoke some botanicals, and we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time, damn it. Okay. We're gonna clear some botanicals. I'm gonna start my my timer. Oop. Let's just go on autopilot here.
Open your heart to the light.
That's a lot of stuff going on,
Be kind.
Mux. That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff. Leaving your wife, starting HRT, out of debt. That's a big one. Being in debt. You're not American, so you don't know this, but so many people in America are in crippling debt. If it's not because of student loans, it's because of buying a nice car, getting a house with like a 30-year, 40-year mortgage, buying all sorts of appliances they don't need and replacing them every 6 months. Because they're clinging to this lifestyle that if you don't have, you're homeless. Because people see you and they see you driving a nice car, they see you driving a nice house, they see you with all the new stuff, and they see you as a successful person. And people judge you because of that, and they even give you jobs because of that. It's really fucked up situation here in the United States. I don't know what the fuck people were thinking. That this is what being successful is. Being in debt. And that's normal. It's considered normal in the United States to take out a 30-year loan on a house that you are going to be stuck in. Because then you can't move, because if you sold the house, you're going to be in debt. Because the housing market is crippling. As soon as you buy your house and then you live in it for a few years, it's probably gone down in value. And then people are pushing for these weird homeowners associations. Like, it's just fucked up, man. And that's if you're white. Like, imagine if you're people consider, like, if black people move into your neighborhood, that your housing is going down. They consider that to be low value. That's fucked up. They're like, oh, we don't want to build homelessness programs because it'll lower the property value of the houses, and homelessness impacts like people of color like severely. It's such a fucked up situation here in the United States, man. Like, and I'm in California, which people talk about. I don't want to get into the politics of it all. What the fuck? What the fuck? Dragons are sleeping like bats? The fuck? Or they're dead. The dragons are dead. they're on the spikes. Well, I'm glad you found some cash in Israel. Yeah, having some generosity. I happen to have benefited off of the taxpayers of California. So people talk about it all the time. But without these taxes, people like me would not have been able to even think about surviving. Because it's not that I'm lazy, it's not that... It's just the world is fucked up, man. And some people need extra help, and it's not even their fault. Because they have, developmental disorders, and the world is not built around neurodivergence or people with disabilities. And even if you don't have those disabilities, you're probably gonna be fucked. It's a fucked up world, man. It's a fucked up world. And I don't know what you want me to do about it. But we're gonna play some WoW, and we're just gonna farm some botanicals, and you're gonna smoke some botanicals, and we're gonna be okay with life regardless of whatever bullshit comes our way. That we're not gonna go that path of blaming everybody or being mad or being upset or being, in the end of the day, all we can do is just put one foot in front of the other and try to do our best to survive, you could say I'm failing, or that you're failing, or that anybody is like screwed, or you know, like but in the end of the day, you don't really know that. You could be thriving and you don't even know it. Like you could, like, because you don't have access to like 100% of the information that's available. For all you know, you could be the most successful person in your entire generation, and you wouldn't know it today because you don't see your whole time. Hey, what's up, greatest? How you doing? Say hi to Mux, one of my OG viewers. Mux has been around since like 2020? 2019? Mux is one of my original supporters, and we've been through a lot. And you know, she's been here for a while, so and there's been ups and downs, but you know, we make it through, all of us, you know, in life. Like, it's all any of us can really do. And, you know, you could just complain about it, but hey, like, just like right now, I'm clearing some botanicals right now. You could say I could be doing more, but regardless, I'm seeing gold come in, right? That's all any of us can do. You gotta make gold every day. Just like in real life. And you could just sit here and cry about it, complain, say it could be better, or you could just start farming some gold. And then, you know, if you just start farming gold, even if it's not like super crazy, like the best you could possibly be doing every day, you still see it going up, right? You're in the, if it's a green arrow pointing up and you save this city, like a green arrow. And if you become someone else and you've become something else, Step Fighto. Yeah. You know what? You could be gay, you could be straight, or you could be one of those people that complains that gay people exist. Like, what are you gonna do about life? You know, as much as people complain about woke stuff or whatever the fuck, dude, like, what's worse? Being what you call woke, which you think is cringe, or being even more cringe? Someone who complains about everything. It's so cringe. That's so fucking... whatever you think about it, that's worse. So calm the fuck down. It's like playing WoW, logging in, playing for 12 hours, and then complaining about WoW. Like, what the fuck are you doing playing it then? Like, what the fuck? I don't get it, man. I don't get these people. It's like, imagine like getting rock hard nipples, squeezing some orange juice, and pouring it in your eyeballs, and complaining about it. Like, why? Rock hard nipples, okay? Like, let's go. Here, let's get our music going. It's too early for this, okay? farming up some gold, okay? Why would I be mad at you? What the hell? What are you talking about? Greatest? Why would I be mad at you? What are you... What? Where did you get that from? Don't be sorry. Here's one of the biggest things of advice I could give you. Never be sorry. Never apologize for who you are, okay? I don't care who you are. Never apologize. Just try to do better if you want to be different. If you want to be better, if you want to do better, just be better. Never apologize. And if you are fine with who you are, then never apologize. If you're not sure, don't apologize. Oh yeah, may as well run a heroic.
Concentrate on the finger or you will miss all that heavenly.
Yeah, listen to Bruce Lee, okay? Listen to Bruce Lee. You know, he knew what's up. Well, I'm glad you're here, greatest. You're the greatest. Oh shit, and we're gonna be able to do another heroic in 2 hours. Let's go. We can run all 4 heroics. Drinking red wine in bed? Nice. Well, enjoy your red wine, greatest. You're the greatest. One time, I wasn't streaming, yeah, it was yesterday. I pulled a lot all the way to this first boss, and I got stun locked and died. And it was on a normal dungeon. It wasn't even on the heroic. So I got stun locked completely. And I think it's because of those pets, actually. I'm not sure, but oh wait. This is still the same dungeon as previously. So I can't clear all the bosses, but I can clear all the trash. I guess the trash respawns? I think I did this already yesterday. The heroic hasn't even reset. But we can clear all the trash. You're stoned in bed and making money on the clock? Awesome. Hope you don't get fired. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, like being productive, that's what life's all about. You know, it's like people talk about being productive. You don't have to work so hard to be productive. You just want to be productive. That's the point. Like, people are always like trying to do way too much. Mux is not trying to do too much. Mux is trying to be productive. That's, you know, that's the difference. You know, don't try to just be working hard all the time. You want to be actually getting shit done, like making money so you're not stressed. Like, that's really what it's all about, you know? Yeah, so sometimes you just get a rage. A streets of rage. You're trying to impress? You're busting your ass off, all appearances aside? Sometimes when you put in a whole bunch of energy at the beginning, you might burn out, but sometimes you put in a whole bunch of energy at the beginning and then you don't have to work as hard later on. So it's worth putting all the energy in at the beginning, and people don't like to think about that sometimes. Sometimes it's about like long-term growth, and sometimes long-term growth paradoxically requires you to be burned out. but then you don't have to pay for it in the long run. You put all your energy up front, and then you don't have to work so hard later on because you already put in the work. So sometimes you want to put in the work because it's effective. It's not about putting in the work, it's about being effective. Sometimes putting in a ton of work is effective, but a lot of the times I really think that those times are few and far between. Way less than people realize. I think most of the time you do not need to work hard. I think a lot of the times you need to work hard and people don't even realize it. They miss the times that you have to work hard. They phone it in on the times where they have to work hard, and then they work hard on all the things they don't need to work hard in. I think that's the problem. People have a hard time noticing the times that they actually have to put in the work. And then they put in the work in all the wrong places. I think that's what happens. Bust your ass for 3 months, then request Wednesdays off at the same salary. Exactly. See, you're thinking fourth dimensionally, Mux. Most people can't think that way. And that's why you're gonna succeed. That will be what makes you succeed. Here, let's clear. I haven't cleared these heroics. Let's do these three. Let's do these other 2 heroics. I did the 25-man heroic on the raid, but I did it off stream. We're gonna clear the other dungeon entrances. Get the achievements. Yeah, because there's 2 other entrances. I love you too, greatest. You're the greatest. Okay, we don't want to get stun locked. So we gotta clear smaller batches. Not really true, but okay. I don't have 5 seconds to live. Okay, that's not true. Three months, $17.98 on Friday for you. Well, I appreciate it. Aw, well thank you for your support, but just being here is also enough, you know? I'm not doing this for money, clearly. I didn't clear that area. Feeling I am definitely world. This game is so fuck cool. Well, I'm glad you like this game. I like it too. This is Miss Pandaria, World of Warcraft. We're just clearing older content right now. Because our goal is to clear every single achievement in the end of the day, like, just because it's just like, you know, accomplishments. Wait, how? Oh, there we go. There we go. You bought yourself new makeup? Ooh, that sounds fun. Alright, now let's clear this other heroic. We already got the 25 heroic raid. Now we just got this other entrance to do. Wait, where is the entrance? Is it? Where is it? Oh, is it down here? That's the eye. There's botanical. Oh, it's up here. You only ever got yourself lipstick? Yeah, I have, you know, fuck all about makeup. Yeah, that's the same, like, I've worn, like, basic, like, foundation. Most of the time, if I wear anything at all, I just wear, like, just sunscreen, you know? You know, a lot of women I know don't really wear much makeup most of the time. I think it's just, like, I have trouble. Maybe it's just because I don't have, like, a lot of people feel like they have to wear makeup. And it's like, well, if you have to wear makeup for people to be impressed, then why are you wearing makeup? Fuck them. If you don't want them, if you don't actually want to wear it, then you shouldn't. And they're like, oh, but we won't, like, get, you know, succeed if you don't. It's like, well then, is that really worth it? Like, makeup can destroy your skin, and then in the long run, you should only be wearing makeup in, like, very few circumstances, because it does make you look slightly better. Like, anybody, they wear makeup on, you know, like, it just makes you look like a certain way, and it's good for, like, being on camera and stuff. Like, I don't really care at this exact moment because I'm not trying to make content, but if you wear makeup on camera, you just look better. And as much as people say you shouldn't have to, like, it does make you feel better sometimes, because you're like, hey, I like to look nice and I like to feel like I care and all that kind of stuff. But honestly, like, a lot of the time you don't really need to be wearing makeup unless you want to, like. And sometimes it can actually, like, destroy your skin if you wear too much. And some people wear way too much, and it weighs their skin down, and then they get, like, then you get to a point where you have to always wear makeup because you've, like, destroyed your skin. And it, like, if you don't wear makeup, first of all, there's also a psychological factor where now people expect you to wear makeup, and so if you don't, people are going to notice. But if you never wear makeup, then when you do wear makeup, people notice it. So if it's more rare, like, I don't really know. I'm not somebody to really talk to about this because I'm not very successful in the world. And also, I think there's like multiple. I think it's possible that I'm incorrect and correct at the same time, because I was not raised to believe that I had to wear makeup, which a lot of women are, and a lot of the time, I feel like there's like this idea that you have to wear makeup that was burned into a lot of women. And a lot of women hate it. And most people don't even notice. Like if you get your hair done or you do makeup, most people will not notice really. And I don't know, it's just like you could say that like you're getting ahead in your job because you're wearing makeup and stuff, but like how do you really know that? Because you didn't try to do it otherwise. Just like I was saying earlier, like how do I really know I'm not doing as well as I think I can? Like you don't have any comparison because you can only do it one way. You can never know what could have been, really. Like you can never truly know like what could have been. Because you tried it, you can't occupy two realities at once. So I don't know. I think if you feel more secure, especially with employment, by wearing makeup, then go ahead and do it. Because if you feel more secure, you're probably going to perform better. But honestly, like in my opinion, unless you're like doing something that's like based on like being on camera or something, I don't really think it matters, because nobody's truly gonna remember if you wear makeup. But sometimes if you wear makeup all the time, people are gonna notice when you don't wear makeup. But if you never wear makeup and then you start to wear makeup, people start noticing. If it's rare, people notice more. Especially if you're like on camera, you have to wear makeup because of lighting and the way cameras work. Okay, like it's not even about like whether or not you're quote unquote ugly or anything like that. Everyone wears makeup on camera or on stage. It's because of the lighting and the way that works. And you know, it's not even just a female thing. Like males wear makeup. And if they and I think it's like it's less talked about because people assume that only women wear makeup, and then men have to wear makeup on camera and nobody really talks about it. Like it's not, I don't think it's seen as the same. But men have to wear makeup on camera too. And it's just like nobody notices. But women are expected to wear makeup, and then when women complain about it, there's a lot of people that have a problem with that, and that's what the real problem is. And it's like, as soon as you start saying, hey, I don't want to do this, people say, no, you have to. And that's the main problem. When people are talking about like misogyny and stuff like that, that's really what people are talking about. It's not that you like, because a lot of men fail to realize that it's very different than what they experience, because you can't possibly know what you don't know until it happens. And I think that's the issue people have when people get frustrated and they get mad, and then men are like, what did I do wrong? What did I do? It's like, it's not that you did anything wrong, it's that you're failing to recognize that your experience is not the same as others. That's the problem people have, and it gets exhausting having to completely like explain yourself every time something bothers you. It gets so exhausting, and that's why a lot of women are complaining. That's the real issue. Having to explain yourself again and again and go like completely ignored. That's what's exhausting. And it's like, what are you supposed to do about it? You try to just, you know, You try to keep your head down, people have a problem with you. You try to you stand up for yourself, people have a problem with you. It's a lose-lose situation. But the better, you know, like, but you have to stand up for yourself. Because if you don't, you just get walked all over. But sometimes you stand up for yourself, you're actually physically in danger. And that's what people, especially, like, you know, it's not even about men, it's about men who refuse to acknowledge that there is something very wrong, and they don't even realize it because they think every single person on the planet has the same exact experience they do, even if they're a different ethnicity, even if they're a different gender, even if they're a different, like, sexuality, sexual orientation. People seem to think that every single person should be holding themselves to the same exact standard, and when you think that way, of course you're going to think people are complaining. Because if they were in your situation, they would have no reason to complain. So just because you have no reason to complain doesn't mean other people have it, you know, easy or whatever. Doesn't mean people are complaining for no reason, okay? Like, it's so frustrating when people are like that. Can't believe the president wears makeup? Yeah, exactly. Like, everyone wears makeup to impress people or to, like, look a certain way. I'm saving it for when I really need to. It does damage your skin, and you have to work extra hard to repair it. And I'd rather limit that. Save it for when it really matters, you know? See, this is why I need a level skinning, stuff like this.
A lowly gnome? I will do better, oh great one.
Yeah, no matter what's going on, see, like, whether it's makeup, whether it's, like, the way you, like, interact with people, there's always some, like, you're trying to kiss someone's ass. And that's just, I feel like that's just the way of the world. But honestly, like, I'm not going to sacrifice who I am completely just for other people, because if you can't succeed in life being who you are, then what's the point of all this? But that doesn't mean I'm just gonna say fuck all to it. Like, I do feel like there is some level of, like, hey, like, you have to kind of try a little bit to, like, not be a people pleaser, but to just be, like, in harmony with the world. There's a difference, because it's not about, like, you know, sacrificing who you are. It's about kind of just doing your part, you know, to not cause, like, problems, right? Yeah, some people don't deserve it, but sometimes you can take advantage of those people in the short term and then have long term, like you're saying, like, you're busting your ass so that you can get Wednesdays off. Like, sometimes, like, it's worth it. And then you can, like, you know, eventually you can say fuck you to them because they didn't appreciate you. They didn't treat you with respect. In the long term, they're the ones who lose. And if you know how to take advantage of those people by kissing their ass in the short term, then that's like a different story. But a lot of people, they end up kissing ass and then they don't really get ahead in life. They just continually get, like, they're a doormat. And I don't understand why people would do that. They say they have to, and it's like, I don't think you do. You're not looking for alternatives. Like, it's like, I don't blame them because the world's a fucked up place. They're just trying to survive. But, you know, it's like, I really support people who want to start a family. But if you complain about it later on, you know, like, that was your choice. You made your choices. And these are the same people that complain that trans people are making permanent decisions about their body, etc. You made permanent decisions about your life when you have kids. These are the same people, right? Don't come crying to me when you keep saying, oh, this is just how the world is. I have to bust my ass because I have a family. Well, that was your choice, not mine. So don't call me lazy or call me like a loser when I didn't make the same choices as you. I never just, you know, you could say I'm a loser or a failure. I didn't have kids. I didn't bring other people into this world because I that would be irresponsible of me. I would have to bust my ass in a job I hate just to take care of those kids. I'm not wealthy enough to be able to have kids, and I can't even biologically have kids anymore. People say, oh, you know, you shouldn't have done that because what if you change your mind later? Well, what if you like won the lottery later? That doesn't mean I'm gonna buy a lottery ticket every day just to make sure I can, oh, but what if I win the lottery? It's so, it's a stupid way of thinking that like you're gonna miss out on opportunities just because you make decisions that are very important to you. So if it was important to you to raise a family, then don't complain when you are in a job you hate and like miserable because you have to kiss up to your boss, and if you don't, you lose your job and then you lose your kids and you lose your wife or your husband or whatever. Don't come crying to other people when you're the one who put yourself in that position. And I feel like I wish it wasn't the case. I wish people didn't have to live like that. But like, what do you want from me? You know, it's like, I'm a single person. I have my own life. I'm not in debt. But so many people, they go to school, they get into student loan debt. They get married, they have kids like they were expected to because their parents brainwashed them into thinking that they needed to start a family when they're like 20. And they're like in debt because they had to go to college because their parents told them they have to go to college. And then now they're in crippling debt. They hate their life. And then they say, oh, but you know, you got to do what you got to do. You got to kiss up to your boss. And then they complain about it all the time. They have to be like blasted drunk every day after work just to be okay with their job. You did that to yourself. And like, don't come crying. Don't say that I'm lazy just because I chose not to do that. And it's like, yeah, I'm struggling, but eventually I'm not going to be struggling. And so what are you going to complain about me now? Like, once I start actually succeeding in life, what are you going to complain about then? That I didn't, you know, it's like, what are you going to complain about now? Like, you know, it's so easy to look at my situation and say, oh, you're failing at life because you don't have like a traditional job, or because you don't have this, that, whatever. And it's like, well, I didn't, at least I didn't like do all these things that are pigeonholing me into a life of misery, like getting a job I hate and kissing a boss's ass just to keep that job, and then having to go get blasted drunk every week with my coworkers just to be okay with it, and then pretending that I'm okay with it. Just because, oh, well, you gotta do what you gotta do. This is just what life is. No, it's the life you chose for yourself. And I feel sorry for you. I wish it wasn't the case, because it's a situation that fucking sucks. That you have to kiss your boss's ass just to keep your job, and if you ever step out of line, you lose your job. That's terrifying, and I wouldn't wish that on anybody. I wish it wasn't the case, but what do you want me to do about it? I can't do jack shit about it. So don't come to me and say like, oh, you know, you're a failure at life because you didn't have kids, and because you didn't start a family, you didn't grow a traditional career. Most people who try to go to college and build a traditional career end up completely fucked because everybody else in their neighborhood had the same idea. And if every single person had the same exact idea, you're competing with like, if you complete college, you have to compete with like tens of thousands of people who had the same exact idea you had. And then there's only so many jobs available, right? So a lot of people are stuck in a job they hate because there's so many people competing for the same jobs. It's a fucked up situation, but it's just reality. And people who chose to start a family and have kids, I love that they made that choice, and if they're truly happy, then I'm happy for them. And I think people should be able to make the decisions they make. I'm not gonna start telling them that they shouldn't have done that. But what I'm saying is that if they do that and then they come to me and start acting like they come after me and say that, you know, complain that I'm complaining and saying like, oh dude, like what are you complaining about? I have to pay the bills. I have to, you know, like why are you not working like that job like I am? It's like, dude, you're the one who made the decision to start a family and have kids and work a job you hate. Don't come crying to me about it when I actually complain about my life. And I'm not coming after you for your stuff. I'm focusing on myself. I'm not saying that you shouldn't. I mean, I guess I am saying that, but not. I'm only saying it to people who come after me. Like, if you're gonna get angry with me and start getting aggro with me, then I'm gonna start having a problem because you're not staying in your own lane. I stay in my own lane and I say, here's what I could do better. And I'm only comparing myself to myself and saying, hey, like, I don't know, I just, people are just fucked up. That's really all there is to it. It's like people are just really fucked up. They get mad at you for things they chose. And it's like, I don't understand it. It's like you're just having a good, and I guess this kind of like, it works so many different ways. Like I said, there are people out there who are truly suffering, and then you like talk about it, and then people say, oh, what are you complaining about? I have nothing to complain about. Why are you complaining? It's because you don't have anything, you don't have those same experience. And so it's like, that's what's frustrating. And that's why it's not about being woke. It's not about all that whatever bullshit people complain about. The reason people are angry, especially if they're angry with you, most of the time is because there's a reason. And you are blind to it. And it's like, it's really important to take a step back and ask yourself before you get like defensive. Because sometimes there truly is no reason for why somebody's mad at you, and they're being in the wrong. They're being unreasonable, and that's. But I think that's very few and far between. I think what's more likely is that people don't understand why people are upset with them, and then they get defensive. And I do it too. Everyone does it. And I think it's not even about like being perfect. It's not about like, you know, trying to like never screw up or whatever, because you're human. You're gonna have blind spots. But I think understanding that you do have blind spots, and then like, you know, making decisions to kind of mitigate them, so that you're not harming people. That's like the biggest thing. The question is, are you harming people? Because you're gonna make mistakes. You're never gonna be perfect. You shouldn't even try. But what you should do is you should try not to harm people. And when people say you're harming them, sometimes they're being unreasonable, but like take a step back and say, wait a minute, am I causing harm? What could I do to minimize that? And you know, like, you know, in the end of the day, like, you're trying your best, and sometimes people are being unreasonable, and it's like, hey, like, get off my back, like, I'm doing the best I can, you know. People are quick to invalidate someone else's problems because insert self-righteous nonsense. Exactly, I do it too. Everyone does it. Nobody's exempt from this. It doesn't matter, like, you know, sometimes it's so easy to see your own bullshit and think that you're perfect and that everyone else is in the wrong. But I do think it is a spectrum, and some people have it worse than others. And when people... it's like, it's so easy to say my bullshit is worse than yours, and so I'm going to shit on you for it. I think that's very different than I'm going through bullshit, you're going through bullshit. What can we do about it? That's a different mindset, right? Sometimes you truly can't do anything about it, so sometimes you just, you know, sometimes you just say, hey, life is fucked up. Let's just, you know, talk about it and have a beer together and just, like, you know, try to survive it. I think most of the time that's really all you can do. And yeah, maybe it doesn't have to be a beer. I'm talking, like, you know, I'm not being literal. It's like the idea. That's why people, like, you know, enjoy, like, collective experiences like sports or like video games or whatever, insert favorite hobby, you know, like, that's why people do these things, is because it's something that everybody can experience together. You may be coming from different life experiences and you see it a different way. You're experiencing it from a different angle, but you can enjoy it together. And I think that's really, like, what life, that's really all you can do in life. Like, get off my back, you know, what do you want me to do? Like, solve every single world's problems? Get the fuck out of here. I can't do that. I can't fucking do that. Get off my back, you know? It's like, hey, like, you know, for example, I have a lot of pressure, and a lot of people don't truly understand this. A lot of people don't really like trans people. A lot of people don't really like trans people at all. And I happen to have been able to get all my surgeries. And I want to do what I can to make sure that people don't have to go through what I went through, but what do you want me to do about it? Do you want me to sacrifice my happiness to go to the streets and be like a political activist? I don't want to do that. That would sacrifice, I already sacrificed so much. You also want me to sacrifice my sanity and my safety? Not everybody wants to be a political activist, and I think it's ridiculous. I don't think anybody would expect me to do that. In fact, my experience is that most people are, you know, happy for me. But there are a few amount of people who would get mad at me for being privileged to be able to get the surgeries that I got. Most people, most healthy people are happy for me. I think it's ridiculous to be mad at me for having access to surgeries that I fought for tooth and nail. But there are people out there who are pissed off that they weren't able to get surgeries, and so they want to hurt me. That's when I'm going to have a problem. I don't have a problem with people being angry. I have a problem with people being angry and taking it out on other people. That's what I have a problem with, because that affects me. You're coming after me. These hypothetical people that I usually avoid. That's why it's like it has to be an imaginary person, because I don't engage with these types of people. I go out of my way to keep my sanity. So I don't engage with people who are gonna come after me and be, like, angry at me. I don't think anybody wants to be yelled at. But there are people who are angry that they weren't able to get the support I got. But if it happened to you, you'd be happy. And so it's like, why not be happy for me? I fought tooth and nail for my surgeries. It was not easy. I sacrificed a lot for it. But I'm reaping the benefits of it. I'm happy with my body now, and life isn't perfect, but now I feel like it's in normal problems. Like, you know, career, relationships, you know, being able to actually focus on my problems instead of hating my body. That's a huge win in my book compared to what I was dealing with before. But there are people out there, they can't get the surgery, they can't get support. They're, you know, they have issues that they deal with, and because they're not able to get the kind of support I got, they're going to get mad at me and they're going to try to ruin my life. People like that scare me. Those are the kind of people who get violent. Those are the kind of people who cause problems. And there's nothing I can really do about it. I can just take care of my own life. And if people expect me to be a political activist, that's extremely unfair. I was activist for my own life. I don't have to be in. Hey, thanks for the sub, Mux. 7 months. Thanks for the 7 months. I think that would be ridiculous, and I think most well-balanced people would never expect me to be a political activist. Like, I was already an activist for my own life. Why should I have to sacrifice my own life for other people when I already worked so hard for my own shit? Now the difference is, it works both ways, right? Like, you know, if you want to be a political activist, you want to do that with your life, you have my support. But if you're gonna do that and expect me to, like, worship the ground you walk on, get the fuck out of here. Nobody asked you to do your political activism. I'm not gonna. You're saying, oh, I sacrificed so much. You should be thankful for the work I did. Like, people like that really piss me off. Because, like, you made the decision to do what you do, and then if people don't 100% respect you 100% of the time, or even, like, you know, worship the ground you walk on, or sacrifice their own sanity or their own mental health, like, you know, their own safety just because you did, that annoys me. Like, that fucking annoys me. And I don't know what I'm complaining about. It's a very few and far between. It's a very small but very loud minority. Those kind of people really just get on my nerves because they cause problems for everyone else, especially people like me. I don't want to get, okay, I'm getting into the political talk. I don't really want to do this, but the TLDR, before I, like, you know, I'm just gonna, like, move on. The TLDR is that, like, hey, I'm pretty happy with the, you know, it paid off. Like, I fought pretty damn hard and I got the results. And this is kind of what I was saying about Mux earlier. You know, you put in the short-term effort, you know, you're gonna bust your ass off for 3 months and then you're gonna get Wednesdays off. So, like, you know, you put in a lot of effort and it pays off. And so it's not about, like, putting in the effort, it's about putting in the right effort. And, like, I know it's so hard for me to realize it, but I put a lot of my effort in the right places. Yeah, life is as good as, I mean, life is good, life is great. I mean, really, that's kind of what I was saying at the beginning of the stream. Like, how can I know that you know, like, I could say that life is, that I could be doing better, but I actually don't know that. I think I'm doing pretty damn well for myself considering this, you know, the situation I'm in. I got like 11 people on my team who are doing everything they can to help me live a better life. What else can I really ask for? And I'm not in a situation at this exact moment where my effort will really pay off. So I should put my effort into the right things. I know it seems weird, but right now, playing World of Warcraft is probably the most effective thing I could be doing. And that's unfortunate. I wish it wasn't the case. I wish I could be putting energy in the things I want to be putting energy into. Like, truly putting energy into. I don't want to just sit around and play video games. And and not move my career or my life forward, but I've tried tooth and nail to try to push my life forward, and there's a bottleneck to that. There's only so much you can do per day, and right now I kind of have to wait for the right time. Right now, my efforts aren't really paying off when I actually, because I'm just stressing myself out. And I'm also yelling at my team, and I'm not really yelling at them, I'm yelling at myself. Because I want to do more, but there's only so much I can do, and I've assembled a team of people to help me, and there's only so much they can do, and I kind of have to wait for the right time, and then I can put a ton of energy into things. Yeah, you get a raw deal in the birth lottery, everybody does, but you don't let that determine your whole life. Exactly. That's like the thing. Okay, let's take a break from farming botanicals. Let's go recollect. Let's we got enough gold now to level up master writing. So let's go level skinning and mining, because I want to cap those. What the hell? I got stuck. Okay. Up. Yeah, let's go level up skinning. Let's go get master writing, and let's go level up skinning. And I probably want to focus just on one thing at a time. So like, let's level skinning first because I think that's gonna pay off more. Like in case I need to take a break from it, like what's gonna pay off first is skinning, because you can do skinning while you're running dungeons most of the time and stuff like that. And then we're gonna level mining, and it's gonna be a lot easier with faster writing. Okay, let's okay, so let's let's level up skinning. Okay, so level 70 to 125. We're going to lock Modan now. Wait, what am I doing? Went the wrong way. Your dog shat himself in the kitchen? That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry. See, there's some things I just can't do anything about, right? There's nothing I could do about your dog shitting itself. Like, come on. But some people expect you to. It's so ridiculous. That's kind of what I was talking about. Like, what if somebody got mad at me for not doing more about your dog shitting himself or herself or itself, whatever the fuck? Like, it's just ridiculous. But some people are like that, unfortunately, and there's nothing you can do about that either. So, I mean, I don't know what people want me to do. Like, you want me to sacrifice my entire life? Oh, I need to save those things just for reputation, I guess. I don't know what the fuck. I think I already did that. I was stupid because as soon as I did it, I went to Wrath of the Lich King areas and I immediately got a better weapon on the first quest. And I spent all that time getting a weapon. At least I unlocked the appearance though, so that was worth it. Just for that. And like I said, I think most people are not going to be like that. I think when people complain about like, oh, you know, the woke culture, what they're really complaining about are the people who are a problem. People who are being unreasonable. People who are yelling and screaming at people for the smallest things. Those people are very loud, but they're very few and far between. My experience is that most people are pretty cool. You know, people complain about like, oh, you know, the woke community. It's like, dude, most people are hella chill in like the LGBTQ like space. They would never judge you for who you are, really, unless you're causing problems. Anyway, I don't really want to talk about it. It's just negativity. I don't like it. Oh, I need to level up Master Writing, so, we need to go to, we need to go to Shatrath. Oh, I'm stupid. I just used my Hearthstone. I should have gone to Shatrath through the portal. It's okay, we can just go the other way. Oh no, we can, yeah, we can just go the other way. Wait, what am I doing? There. That was weird. Yeah, we can just go this way. Unfortunately, I already used my Hearthstone. Here, let's just go on autopilot here. Yeah, let's kill this motherfucker. Yeah, let's move on to like, you know, chill vibes, you know, enjoying life for what we got, you know. It's so easy to get, you know, like stuck on like things that are negative, and like I feel like now more than ever it's so important to like protect our sanity and like hey, there's only so much I can do, you know, per day. And I can't do 100% the absolute, like, most optimal thing every single day. So happy banana? Yeah, I mean, that's like, we're still waking up, you know? Here's the thing. Just by being awake and ready to take on whatever life brings me today, I'm already doing great, you know? I'm awake. And I could say, oh, why am I playing World of Warcraft? I wish I could do more. It's like, well, what's the alternative? Sitting here, feeling miserable about myself, hating myself because I'm not doing more and not achieving anything? Or I could just turn on my computer, start up World of Warcraft, start my stream, and like kind of do what I can to kind of like, you know, just kind of exist in the moment. Yeah, life brought me mucks today. If I didn't start my stream, you know, we wouldn't have even had this conversation. So it's like I'm already doing something more than if I had just sat in bed, like, hating myself. So it's like, you know, as much as I can complain about things, it's so much worse to do nothing about it. And you could say I could be doing better, but can I? In this exact moment, at this exact situation I'm in, I've already fought tooth and nail to ask for help, to get resources. I've been like, you know, hounding my team and getting scared. And like, even like yelling at my team because of that. Where's the flight trainer? Am I in the wrong place? Is it not in Shatrath? Oh god, it's in Honor Hold. Oh god. Oh god, okay. Yeah, music's good. That's really like, sometimes it's all, you know, the fact that we're awake, alive, and able to enjoy the small things. Yeah, it's in Shatrath. East of the main entrance at 8152. What? Located at the flight platform in the central part of the city near the Terrace of Light. Northern side of the flight point. Where the hell is this? Where the fuck? What the fuck? The flight platform in the central part of the city. Is he in here?
Warm wishes.
I'm going crazy. Where the hell is he? Elevated platform directly adjacent to the flight master. Right next to the flight master? Adjacent to the flight master. What the fuck? I literally just asked it like 5 times. Jesus Christ. This is why we shouldn't trust AI, man. I just asked it like 5 times and it told me Shatrath, and then I finally clarified in Mob Classic. I already originally asked Mob Classic. I had to ask like again, and so I gotta go to Stormwind. Fuck. Where's the portal? Fucking clankers, man. Telling me that it's in Shatrath. That's only in older expansions. All right. Now we got master writing. Highest possible speed. Let's go. Okay, now let's go to Loch Modan. Fastest way to get there is going to be Hearthstone. Go through the portal to Ironforge, and then go to Loch Modan. And also, we need to turn in that brewmaster thing over here first. Oh, what the hell am I going? Yeah, I can't just fly out of Ironforge. It's not like Stormwind. I'm going the wrong way. Yes, this is the problem with Ironforge, just like annoying. Like a stormwind. Where am I going? I'm going the wrong way. This is the problem with Ironforge. I can't just fly straight out. I gotta go through this bullshit. Okay, and here's the brew event. Oh, speaking of which, I should do the daily.
What can I do for you? Keep your feet on the ground. Safe and sound. Be good. Safe and sound. No. Be good.
What the hell's going on here?
How are ya? Off with you.
Yeah, let's just do the okay, let's not do this right now. Let's just go level skinning. If it's not like within like the first 30 seconds, then probably better just wait. Not a good time to do that event right now. Okay, let's go to Loch Modan. Doesn't really seem like I'm going much faster, but I am. Yeah, you know, it's like when we get stressed about life, I think it's just like, imagine if you were playing World of Warcraft and you're like always trying to get the next thing. That's kind of how I feel like in real life. Granted, real life is much more important than a video game, so it's not quite the same, but like, I've achieved things I thought to be impossible. And like, what more can I truly ask for out of life than like having you know, like what better can you do than just, I'm gonna try my best and I'm gonna get what I can. Like, you could say you could be doing more, but can you? Like, you don't know that. You don't truly know that you could be doing more. Like, yeah, you could be trying harder. Sometimes trying harder, like for me right now, trying harder isn't doing jack shit. I've tried for like over a year now. I started working with these people they said they were going to help me, and I started saying, hey, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? Why aren't you doing more? Why aren't you doing more? And they haven't really been able to do anything more. They're already doing so much, and it's like, I even contacted a lawyer group, and they said there wasn't really anything they could do. So what more you know, do people really want me? What more can I really do? I've already asked for help. Okay, so wait, what am I? Mud belly boards and crocolisks. Oh, I have to. It's like right around over there. Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, like. Wait, no. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, and I needed, screwed up. I needed to train skinning. Or maybe I couldn't train skinning until after. Fuck. Yeah, so after I hit the cap, I have to Hearthstone back, or, yeah, and then I gotta go train skinning for the, and then I have to come back here. Because we're here until level 125. And now we're capped. Oh no. Oh, see, it's actually good that I am leveling skinning. It raises my crit the higher rank I get. Gotta wait 4 minutes. You know, it's a good place to get up and stretch. So I'll be right back. Okay. seconds. Yeah, we're gonna. Okay, yeah, 30 seconds. Yeah, so basically we gotta go back to Stormwind. We gotta skill up skinning. And I gotta go. We're gonna go on the flight path back to Lochmodan. And I'm gonna, while I'm waiting for the flight path, we're gonna do some exercises. Well, you know, get my morning exercises. Okay. Oh, I mean, I guess I can. Gotta go back to. Yeah, this. I think I could have skilled it up. I was specific. I already said that that was what I was gonna do, and then I skipped it on accident. And I gotta skill it up. Is there one in Ironforge? All ranks. Okay. That's in Jade Forest. Yeah, so we just, oh, I can do it in Ironforge. Okay. So let's just go to Ironforge straight away. But it's in the Great Forge.
What's on your mind? Well, next, keep your feet on the ground.
Oh. What? Over here. Okay. Wait, where's... There we go. What? Yeah, now we got...
Up with you.
Now we go to Lochmodan.
See you.
All right, let's do our exercises. Gotta do our dailies. Doing some step ups. Okay, that's probably good for now. Periodically you gotta do exercise. You can't just sit in the chair all day. See, we're already doing a lot. Like, it's so easy to be hard on yourself, you know? But like, hey, I just did some stair climbing exercises. Like, could have just as easily not, but I did. Yeah, I don't really know if I think I'm like so... Oh, there's also mining. Okay, yeah, we can be leveling up both. I'm so like, I put so much pressure on myself, like, and it doesn't really serve me. And that's the problem. It's not that I'm not trying hard enough. It's that I'm expecting myself to do things that are just not possible. There will be a time where things are possible, and then I can understand being mad at myself. Like when I have like straight up like opportunities and I'm like ignoring them, that would be the problem. Then I could be mad at myself. But even then, being mad at yourself doesn't actually do anything. The only thing that matters is taking action. Oh, I'm in line. We're gonna kind of like laser focus on skinning first, because if I focus on both skinning and mining at the same time, like, yeah, I'm gonna mine nodes as I can, but we'll soon out level them. I mean, we'll go to zones where I don't know what you just said, Greatest. Did your cat walk on the keyboard? I think Greatest's cat walked on the keyboard. Okay. I think your cat walked on the keyboard. No, it's okay, greatest. You were sleeping on your phone? Yikes. But this one glitched out. I can't skin it. What? They're glitching out. Yikes. Okay, we're almost level 125. Okay, now where do we go? Wetlands. Until level 185. Okay, we need to go to the, let's go to the trainer first, because we gotta go back to Ironforge. You know what? Like, let's just fly back. And we can do more exercises. Action is what matters. That's what matters. How you feel about it doesn't matter. That's like the biggest thing is like people, I mean me specifically, I keep putting all these emotions into my situation and into things, but it's just like the only thing that truly matters are if I can take actions to do something about it. And if I can't do anything about it at this exact moment, I will be able to do stuff. But at this exact moment, I need to wait until I'm not living in this living situation anymore. I need a new living situation, and my team's working on it, and they keep telling me to hold on, that they're doing everything they can to get me out of here, and I'm going to be out of here pretty soon. They keep telling me I'm going to be out of here. And I said, I've been getting like really loud, like, when are you going to get me out of here? When are you going to get me out of here? What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? And they say, you know, just be patient. So I'm playing some WoW because I've already fought tooth and nail.
None shall pass.
I'm sorry, I'm just...
None shall.
I wish I could do more, you know? I don't want to just sit around playing World of Warcraft and not moving my life forward, like... But there's nothing I can do about it. I've asked for help and they keep telling me that I can't do anything, and I'm like, well, what do I do? And they say, well, wait. So I'm just gonna stop trying, because I've already tried and it was just causing me pain and suffering, expecting more out of myself when I can't achieve anything. You know, putting all my energy and all my emotions into things I can't control is only gonna hurt me. And I'm tired, you know, I'm tired. I fought so hard. And like nothing I do is changing it. I have 11 people on my team at North Bay Regional Center. I've been asking them again and again and again every single day, what can I do to get myself out of this trailer? And they say that they're doing everything they can. And I say, well, that's not enough, because I'm still here. I don't want to be here. I want to be somewhere else. I want a better life. And so they say, just be patient. We're going to get you out of here. And so I have to trust that, even though it's not happening right away. And I just, what can I do to make it faster? And they said nothing. Well, I mean, I don't know. Let's do some exercises. Okay, yeah, that's all I can really do, you know. It's like I'm sorry, it's if I get emotional, it's just when you're fighting so hard and not making any progress, it makes you feel so useless, and I don't know what else to do. I'm trying to make a better life, and like nothing I do matters. Wait, what are these? Wait, what are the... Oh, it's at this exact spot. Stay on EU? No, I'm on, I'm on Globulus, which is North NA West. I mean, we're going past 185. I mean, it's super easy here, but...
Mission 1.
Like, why not just wait until 225? I mean, I get less skill ups, but it's just so easy. I don't have to go anywhere. I mean, I'm guessing at a certain point... I mean, it's still green. I could just cap out here. Probably, I don't know. We'll see. We'll do this until I can't get skill ups anymore. Okay, we don't get skill ups anymore. Yeah, I mean, since I'm almost 225, it's fine. Like, I don't want to go all the way to Uldamon. I have to go back to Ironforge anyway. Or wherever the next one is. Where the hell are the crocolisks? Oh, there we go. Yeah, they're not skilling up. They're not green. Ugh, I gotta go to the Badlands. Where the hell are the Badlands? Fuck. Let's do some more exercises.
Here there. Up with
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I'm just... I'm terrified. Like the way I feel It just feels like nothing is... It feels like nothing matters. And I hate that because I fought so hard to get to where I am right now. And it just feels like I'm hitting a brick wall. It feels like nothing I do will ever make a difference. And I don't really know what to do, so we're just gonna be... While I'm waiting for my team to tell me what to do, we'll just play some World of Warcraft and just try to have a good time and try to relax and... Oh, it's not in Oldemon. Oh, enter the Oldemon dungeon. Oh, glad you took a shower. Let me skin that. Yep. And we're only going up to a few levels too. Spray beautiful on your body. Have fun with that. Yeah, and we're already level 225. So now I gotta go back. Because we can't skill up anymore. Well, I guess we can. Yeah, may as well go back. Oh, thank you, greatest. Yeah, I mean, I'm alive and I've been saying this so many times, it keeps feeling like I'm making excuses or that I need to be doing more or that I'm just coping. I am fighting as hard as I possibly can to make a better life, and that is enough. It's the only thing I can do. So I don't know what else I can do. I am so tired. I'm terrified, and I'm talking to one of my workers today, so I just don't know what to do anymore. I feel so tired. I feel so tired. I just want to catch a break, you know? Like... I don't know what to do, because, I mean, nobody wants to hear me complain. Nobody likes a complainer. Yeah. I mean, every day is just... People are struggling, man. Like, people are really struggling. Okay, now we gotta go back to Oldemon. I can make some oatmeal. Gotta be, gotta be strong. Gotta be strong. And it's 8 a.m. Yeah, go, go, go. Yeah, all we can really do is just spend every day trying to be as strong as you can so that you're ready when opportunities come your way. And opportunities will come my way. I just gotta be patient. Opportunities are gonna come my way. What the hell is taking so long? Why is the game crashing? Okay. Okay, we're going to level 250. 10 more levels here. Yeah, High Life has got my back. Wait, I need to... I can't skin these. Oh, there's Basilisk. I'm pretty sure... I'm pretty sure those are like all the beasts I already... May as well just farm these two, I guess. Clear the dungeon. Your family. Oh, thank you, Highlight. Thank you, greatest. You're the greatest. Inventory's full. Okay, let's... I think we have to reset the instance for 9 more levels. Huh? Yeah, I think all the skinnable monsters are at the entrance. At least we cleared. I think I need to kill this mob. Oh, can't mind that. Oh. I guess we already got that. Go, sister, soul sister. Hey, sister, soul sister. Oh, here's... Here's some more skill ups. Two more levels. Yay. We did 8. Okay. Oh, 27 seconds. No. Your room smell beautiful woman body spray. Perfume is like not particularly my thing. Gotta get my oatmeal. Okay, I'm just about at the end of my energy. I think we had a good morning. I got some farming done and leveled up some skinning. Basically, I don't really know, like, talking to one of my workers today, and just gonna I just want to know what more I can do. I feel completely useless right now, and I feel like nothing I do makes a difference, and I feel like really depressed, and like it just feels hopeless. And I keep getting up every day, and I keep fighting, and I don't know what to do except for just stay alive until somebody gives me an opportunity to succeed. I got 11 people on my team, and I want to live a better life. I don't want to be in this trailer stuck with my dad. And they said that they're going to get me housing so that I can actually start having breathing room. And I can actually pursue like my career. And I don't know what to do while I'm waiting for that. Like, we play some World of Warcraft, but like, feels like I'm just wasting time. I don't know. I need some rest. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for being here, greatest. Thanks for Mux, who's not here at the moment, but thanks Mux for talking with me. Thanks thanks everyone. Thanks X3 Ajuk. Thanks everybody for yeah, you know, like I got up early and I'm like, you know what? Let's hit the ground running and let's start the stream, even if all we're doing is farming and just kind of chatting a little bit. Like that's better than nothing, right? Like I'm doing something and I could be just feeling miserable and hating my life. And I'm showing up and I'm trying to do something. Like I don't know what else to do. Like I really don't, like, but I'm just gonna keep going anyway because I don't have a choice. Anyway, bye bye.